Hey guys, it's Tara. I'm coming at you with my week 42 Post VSG update. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery on March 22nd, 2016 with Dr. Jonathan Thompson at the UC Medical Center, Westchester, here in near Cincinnati, Ohio. My high weight in January of 2016 was 252 pounds. My surgery day weight was 235 pounds. My weight last week when I came to you guys was between 180 and 181, somewhere in that range. And today I am at 178 pounds. So I have had a loss over the last week. I'm a little hesitant to actually report that loss because I've been sick the last couple of days. Um, I've been sleeping a lot, so I haven't been getting a lot of water in. So I'm a little worried that loss isn't a true loss, that it's just me not getting as much water in as I normally do. But um, it said 178 this morning, so I'm saying 178, and I could have a gain next week when I get back to my water drinking habits. It's been a pretty uneventful week up until yesterday. I'll tell you guys a little bit about yesterday, and then I think that'll be pretty much it. There's not a whole heck of a lot to talk about. Like I said, pretty uneventful. So yesterday I was off work because I had finally had my LASIK surgery. See, I'm not wearing my glasses anymore. I'm super happy about that. I've tried for many, many, many years to have the LASIK surgery, and a little bit of background on that. I went to the LASIK place and had a consultation many, many years ago. I'm thinking like 6 or 7 years ago, and they told me that I would be a perfect candidate for it because my eyes are healthy. However, my eyes are so bad that the technology didn't exist to perform the surgery on my eyes at the time. So I went home after that, downhearted and defeated, because I really wanted to have the surgery. Um, then I went back maybe 2 years after that. They basically said keep trying. So I went back 2 years after that. Excuse me. Um, and same thing, that the technology wasn't quite there yet. My eyes were still too bad. So I left again and then went back again. I think it was almost 2 years ago. I went back and was approved. Um, my eyes were healthy enough, and the lasers and the machines were now capable of performing the surgery on my eyes despite how bad they are. So I set my date and went home. While you're in the LASIK consultation, they always dilate your eyes with a mild dilation drop. So I went home after that. My husband drove me home because my eyes they respond really well, and they stay dilated for a long time. So my husband drove me home, and by the end of the night, they still felt funny. So I thought, well, when I wake up in the morning, everything will be fine. So I got up the next morning, and I still couldn't see right, which was really weird. I've never had that happen before. So, long story short, after visiting 3 more doctors over the course of 3 more days, I still had problems with my vision the whole time, day after day after day, still had problems. It turned out, after going to a specialist, I found out that I had a condition called central serous retinopathy. And it was in no way associated with the dilation or anything that the LASIK place did during the consultation. It was just pure coincidence that it all happened around the same time. But with central serous retinopathy, you actually have fluid leaking from behind your eye. You can actually see on the scan thing that they do, they inject dye. You can watch it go through the tube where the fluid runs, and then you can actually see where it starts to spill out and not go to where it needed to go. So basically, what happens is, I think it was in my left eye, I think, if I remember right. But when you're looking at something It looked like looking through old wavy glass. Like if you've ever been into an old house or, an antique store and saw old glass, how it was kind of wavy. That's what it looked like, was trying to look through wavy glass. So looking at the computer, all the words, instead of being flat, they were flat, and then they raised up, and then they went flat again. So it was almost a nauseating experience. There's no treatment, really. For the treatment is to weed it out. So that's the first treatment. Then there's a laser surgical option, but the doctor said he thought it would get better on its own. So he said give it a few months. So I went back after 2 months, and he said it was nearly better. And then I think by the third or fourth month afterwards, it was completely healed. But at that point, I had started settling on having the weight loss surgery, so I put the LASIK on the back burner and focused on the weight loss surgery, both mentally, physically, and financially. Put everything into that. So this year, now that I'm past the physical, a lot of the physical anyway, and the financial of the weight loss surgery, I decided to put that same effort into getting the LASIK done. So I went for the consultation back in October just to make sure everything was good, and then I had to wait for January to come around for my new insurance. It's not paid by insurance, but I can use my health savings account, my HSA, to fund it. I can put money in there every paycheck and use that to pay the bills for the surgery. So that's what I did. So I went in yesterday morning. I had to be there at 9:15 and did the initial or I shouldn't say initial, the final paperwork on it, signing all the consent forms, signing on all the financial agreements and all of that. And then around 10:15, I went into the surgery room. They put on a hairnet and some gauze right here to keep the eye drops from running into your ears. So I went in and did that. They took me into the surgery room, asked me if I had any additional questions. I will back up. My surgery was on Tuesday, and Monday night, hang on. Yeah, my surgery was on Wednesday. So Tuesday night, the surgeon himself called me and asked me if I had any questions, if I was still coming for the procedure, if there was anything that he could do or explain, which I thought was super cool. So back to surgery. They took me in the surgery room. They had me lay down on a table, and then they put a machine over your eyes. It's got like a really soft suction cup. It's hard to describe, but the suction cup goes right on your eye. Doesn't hurt because they put numbing drops in your eye for you. And they start the first part of the procedure, and the technicians in the room, the doctor's in there too, but the technicians are super informative. They tell you exactly how much longer. Sorry, my nose is running. Lovely, sorry. They tell you exactly how much longer you have under that machine. So it starts at like 22 seconds, and they're like, you have 10 seconds left, you've got 5 seconds left, you're all done, great job. And they're really supportive. It was really nice. And then they do the next eye, and then when they're done with that, they take you over to another machine and go through another procedure that finishes everything. It puts the flap back down, or cuts the flap, does the actual reshaping of your eye, and then puts the flap back down. And same thing there, super quick, like 29 seconds per eye. So it was like 10:27, and I was done. He had me sit up, and he was like, look at the clock. And I did. I mean, and it's over on the wall, and I can read it. So it's just that fast. As soon as I came out, I could read. And that was a pretty amazing feeling. It's really weird when you don't, you can't see. I mean, obviously, when I look at the alarm clock, my alarm clock's right here. When I look at the alarm clock in the middle of the night or in the morning, I have to kind of strain to do it. I didn't have to do that this morning. When I took a shower, I realized I didn't have to squint to see which bottle was the shampoo and which bottle was the conditioner. It was just plain as day. So I'm starting to notice little things like that. That's pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to living life without having glasses. But more important than the everyday, I'm really, really looking forward to spring and summer. I'm looking forward to being able to buy cool, fashionable sunglasses, not $200 boring prescription glasses. I'm looking forward to going to the amusement park and not having to worry about where do I put my glasses so they know they're safe and they won't fall and they won't get broken. Well, I won't have to worry about that anymore. And I really want to go swimming. I've never gone swimming and been able to see what I was doing. So that's super, super exciting. I can't wait for that. Um, so yeah, that's it. That's my LASIK experience. I'll put two pictures at the end of the video. One that's got me in my hairnet, and one that's got me in the doctor at the very end. He likes social media, so he has everybody take a picture and put it on Facebook with hashtag LASIK plus Dayton and things like that. If anybody has any questions about it, if you're considering LASIK and you want to ask questions, feel free. Or if you live in my area and want to know where I went, um, just look me up. Put me a comment or shoot me an email. My email's tarathrives@yahoo.com. I actually went to LASIK Plus in Dayton, Ohio, and my doctor was Vincent Marino. He has done over 93,000 procedures, so he's got a lot of experience. He's very passionate about what he does. I wouldn't recommend anyone else. I loved him to death. So I went today for my follow-up. Everything was fine. I was only there like 10 minutes, but it's an hour, a little over an hour to get there and an hour back. So I just took the day off work. That's why I'm in my pajamas. I haven't been in my pajamas all day, but I'm back in them now because they're comfortable. Actually getting ready to change and go. Oh, my battery's dead on my Fitbit. Not good. But it's 4 o'clock now. I gotta work out at 5:30, so I'll be changing here soon. But that's really all I have for you guys. I don't really have anything weight loss related or otherwise. Everything's same old, same old. Other than having that little loss this week, which I hope it sticks. I'm afraid when I start drinking the volume of water that I normally drink that it's going to go back up because I've been down with this ick, whatever it is. So I've been sleeping a lot and haven't been focusing on getting the water in that I should. So wish me luck, and I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.